Hi, this is Misha, and today's video is on the Japanese Arisaka sniper rifle. I had a couple of them in my store and figured it wouldn't hurt to have a quick little look. As with most sniper rifles of the World War II era, the Arisaka was basically just a standard infantry rifle with a scope slapped on. These weren't specially accurized or even selected for accuracy. They just grabbed a production gun and scoped it, and that, I assume, along with a little extra training from a soldier, was what allowed for greater accuracy and all of that. In my hands is the original Type 97 sniper rifle. This is based on the Type 38 infantry rifle, chambered for 6.5 by 50. This was first introduced in 1937. And was produced until around 1943, give or take. It has a standard long rifle barrel of about 31 inches in that area. Has a cleaning rod under the barrel. Has a bayonet lug, very typical iron sights. Some of these, especially earlier productions, would have a monopod, but this is a late production model, so it is not. This one was actually made in 1943 at the very end of production. It has standard adjustable iron sights. It does have a turn down bolt handle. It does use a dust cover. Standard Arisaka safety here. The trigger on this one feels very light. I'm not sure if that was standard, if someone polished it up. They might have put a little better trigger in these, I'm not sure. Very standard stock. And of course the optic. Now the 97s used a 2.5 power scope. It is not adjustable externally. You actually have to disassemble it to adjust, and these were fitted to the rifle. The problem is there are no rifle scope matching combos in the USA today. For whatever reason, these are all mismatches. So some of these guns hit way off the point of impact, and there's really no way to adjust the scope to compensate. So long story short, these are basically shooters. These are basically collector pieces, not shooters. That said, one benefit of the scope system, the iron sights are still accessible, unlike, say, on the 1903 A4, where it doesn't even have irons. This scope, as you can see, is offset to allow for that. Also, the scope is a quick detach. When the soldier was on the move, he would actually flip here, then press this button over here, my hand here, and there your scope comes off. This scope would be carried in a little pouch. And here's your mount. It's on the side of the receiver. Because the mount is where the markings would normally be on an Arisaka, on the Type 97 they're moved up here. Now, Kokura would produce about 8,000 of these, with Nagoya producing about 14,000. Of the Nagoya's, guns with a serial of under 8,000 might have the monopod, but over 8,000 they wouldn't. This one has a serial in the 13,000 range. But this is the Type 97. The 6.5 projectile was a really good bullet for being a sniper gun. It didn't give away the position. It was light recoiling, did not put out a lot of smoke, was really good at taking out soft targets such as humans. On the other hand, this is a long and heavy rifle. And again, they weren't particularly pulled for accuracy or anything else. So after that was adopted in 1937, a short time later, Japan would go to the Type 99 rifle. Now the Type 99 fired the updated 7.7 by 58 caliber bullet, which was basically a British .303, but without a rim, or had a recessed rim. Originally, they thought about doing the Type 99 Sniper's version as a long rifle, but they quickly determined that being long gave such a minuscule performance enhancement, it wasn't worth the extra length, weight, time, and energy to produce it. So, and again, the Type 99 sniper's rifle, which seems like it went into service around 1940, is a standard 99. It has a 25.5-inch barrel, typical sights. These do have the anti-aircraft sights, which are common for 99s. This one never had a monopod. There's no lug for it on the bottom of the barrel band. And we have a typical turn down bolt handle again. This would have also had a dust cover. This one's just missing. Now again, we have the quick detach mount here. And this is the same 2.5 power non-adjustable scope you saw on the Type 97. They also made a 4 power, and there's even a very few externally adjustable 4 powers, which I will be showing you one of those in a later video this year when it's coming to me, but as of right now I don't have one, and I wanted to show you this. Most of these were made by Nagoya. About 1,800 came out of Kokura. And all of these would have the 2.5 power scope. Then Nagoya would produce about 7,000 with the 4 power scope, and about 2,000 with leftover 2.5 power scopes once Kokura quit production. So that's why you'll see some Nagoyas. The serial range for Nagoyas is kind of interesting because it's kind of split into 3 different blocks because of the switch to using leftover scopes from Kokura in the middle. I haven't actually seen a date for when the 99 sniper went out of production, probably around 1944, 45 early on, not really sure. And again, the majority of these will be Nagoyas. And that is basically it. Again, it's just a standard infantry short rifle with a scope mount on the side. And there's a few different variations. Kokuras are quite rare. The Nagoyas that were fitted with the 2.5 power scope were called cutbacks because this had to be modified to take the different scope. The 4 power scope was just a little bit different in its mount. But yeah, I just wanted to show you these since they were in the store. They'll be going out to new homes soon to customers, so won't have them here forever. Me, myself, and I don't really collect sniper rifles, but these are definitely interesting parts of history. Japan used these significant amount in the Pacific, and they had some very interesting tactics for, really they weren't snipers as much as DMRs, marksman rifles, but the way they used them was a little bit different than the way the U.S. used snipers. But yeah, I just thought I would show you something a little interesting. If you have any questions, please post them below in the comments. If you like the video, please click the button, and as always, we really appreciate you for tuning in. This is Misha, and we'll catch you next time.